poetry on this stage today would be a tremendous mistake. Somehow, thank you doesn't seem enough for the recognition that I'm being given today. The English language is notoriously lacking in ways to express gratitude, so thank you is all I've got. So let me begin with thanking the National Gay and Lesbian Task Force who honors my work today. Thank you for decades of standing against prejudice, of defending us from hatred, and standing as a breakwater against those who would fight us, harm us, or hurt us because we have chosen to live or to love differently. Thank you for almost 4 decades, and in that work, working to rebuild the consciousness and the spirit of the nation and the world. Because by the actions of the task force, you have shown that the essence of love does not change, because the gender of love may be problematic to some. Thank you for those of you who have dared to come to this conference. Thank you for being here. Thank you for understanding that you are the next generation of voices that will not be silenced. Thank you for telling the world that the descendants of Viola and the descendants of Madison will never shut up as long as one is that is not theirs. And as long as one of my children has to struggle for equality, thank you for being here and for being activists. This may sound odd to you all, but I never set out to be an activist. All I did was want to right a few wrongs that made me angry. I didn't set out to upset the parade marshals at the March on Washington in 1993. But the leather contingent was never called to step off in that parade. Many groups went past us. They passed our number again and again. But my tribe, in full leather, was beginning to pass out from the heat of that day. So I grabbed the banner and 7 banner carriers, and we broke into that parade. I didn't mean to upset the Oklahoma Postal Code. But the love, the magazines, the things that told my leather family about who they were and why they should stand proud couldn't be mailed into the state of Oklahoma. I wanted my next generation to know the triumphs and the problems so that they would understand that they never were alone, that their ancestors reach out and hold them. But the leather journal, the books, the magazines, the drummers couldn't be mailed into the state. I work in California. Rather than fly, I drove, so that I could come back each time with a trunk full of the literature that made us stand proud. I never believed it. I didn't mean to start a leather library. I was online about a decade ago and I ran into a man. And I thought he was a collector like I was. I thought he was looking for rare books to save him like I was. I was wrong. He was a book burner funded by the religious right to find questionable material and see to its destruction. Well, a Drummer magazine, a leather journal, a copy of The Ladder from the Daughters of Believers, a 1934 limited edition numbered tome about how we love is not questionable material and you don't get to burn it. Here we go. For honoring this tribal grandmother who just wanted to save a little history for my next generation so that they can stand proud in their past, tall in their present, and strong in their future. I thank you. For honoring my passion and my work ethics and intent. I thank you. But for being willing to step into a brave new future and see with it it is right for your descendants.